We are in the midst of the international break, and for Liverpool, we have 18 players currently away with their nations. Whilst the boys are currently away and the club aren't playing games, there is still news coming out of Anfield, of which we'll discuss in today's video. But first, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Throughout his Liverpool career so far, Darwin Núñez has contributed 9 assists, and every single one has been to one man, Mohamed Salah. It is a level of exclusivity that is indicative of the bond between the two, but not just on the pitch but off it. In games against the likes of Everton, Tottenham, Manchester City and Brighton, the Uruguayan has only had eyes for Salah, and the run of assists is a club record. Núñez has 9 assists in his Reds career to date, and all 9 have been for Salah, which is the longest run by a Liverpool player to the same teammate in all competitions during the Premier League era. The recent outing against Brentford saw Núñez extend the run, and in the Premier League alone, only Kevin Campbell has a better record for the most first assists to the same player. That was 10 for Ian Wright. In the league, Núñez has set up 7 goals for Salah since arriving last season, and it is the current campaign that has already hurdled a greater return with 5 assists. The duo has been among Liverpool's best performers in the opening 18 games, and as per Opta, they have created the most chances between themselves, that being 19 in the Premier League this season. It should come as no surprise that the two gel well on the pitch, with Salah having ensured Núñez was comfortable in his surroundings when he first arrived, even when they did not share a mutual language. It was difficult to get used to at the beginning with the team, but as time went by, they made me feel comfortable. I had a talk with Salah, he helped me a lot, Núñez said back in August of last year. Núñez has played alongside Salah 53 times at Liverpool so far, the most of any teammates. They have a joint goal contribution of 11 in that time. It may still be early in the current campaign, but we are starting to get a look about Nike's kit offerings for the 2024-2025 season, and the leaked designs of support is ECSTATIC. Next season will be the 5th campaign, with Nike as Liverpool's kit supplier having first agreed a deal in 2020. There have been hits when it comes to the kit so far, and others have received mixed reviews among supporters, though it is rare that we all agree on a particular verdict. Currently, Liverpool have a purple and green and white kit to complement their home strip, but what do we expect to see next season? Well, here is everything we know about the 2024-2025 trio of kits. Home. To no one's surprise, Liverpool will be donning an all-red their home kit next season, as they have done so since 1964. The home shirt is set to be a combination of gym red, white and chrome yellow according to the reliable footy headlines, a palette that is not too dissimilar to what we've seen in the title-winning campaign in 2019-20. It seems a little fresh for it to be a throwback, but there is plenty of potential to turn back the clock and draw inspiration for a combination of the colours was also used between 1976 and 1984. Pinstripes are also yet to be rumoured. Away. From the season's white and green strip to the predominantly black and accurate grey wash steel and off-white detailing, it is quite the contrast when it comes to the away shirt. In September, Footy Headlines released a mock-up of the potential away shirt, which they explain is based on leak info and is not guaranteed to be the final design. It does give us a taste of what is possible with the colours, which you may recall seeing on the 3rd kit during the 2019-2020 season, for which New Balance was responsible. The release will be expected in June or July next year. 3rd kit. This season's purple kit has proved to be a hit among supporters, and there is plenty of potential for that to be the case next season, with a white, platinum, black and red offering. There is also a pop of yellow, which will come from an innovative upside Nike logo. There will be a smaller yellow swoosh sit with a larger red one. It is seen on the 3rd kits of the club sponsored by Nike. Something that will divide opinion, no doubt. We're still in the dark as to what the final kit will be like, but Footy Headlines suggest it is likely to have an all-over pattern for the top. The shorts, meanwhile, are to be black, white and red to offer contrast. With Liverpool's current deal with Nike running until 2025, an extension will be something to keep an eye on. The current deal sees the Reds bank £30 million per year and 20% from the sales which branded merchandise, which is worth in the region of £70 million every single year. Supply chains and relationships with Nike-sponsored athletes are a huge pulling factor for the Reds, and that will remain the case as they plot out what the next deal will look like. There was a possibility for Dominik Szoboszlai to only play 1 match during the international break, but a relocation has since seen Hungary slam Bulgaria for their unprecedented organisation skills. Szoboszlai is one of 18 Liverpool first-team players to represent their nation in the final international break of the year, but there had been a lot of uncertainty over the first of these 2 qualifiers. Hungary faced Bulgaria on November 16th and then Montenegro on November 19th, and can qualify for Euro 2024 with a victory in their first match, but there were doubts over whether it would even be taking place. Bulgaria had initially moved to the match behind closed doors and changed the venue in fear of fan protest, Their choice of stadium was still under construction and could not be used. Authorities in Plovdiv, where the game had been selected to be played, revoked their authorization to host the match, and the Bulgarian Football Union had to scramble to play to Vasil International Stadium without spectators. UEFA received assurances that the match can be safely played out in Sofia, but the Hungarian Football Federation has slammed the Bulgarian Football Union. As the captain of Hungary, Szoboszlai will feature prominently for his country, though from a Liverpool point of view he could do with the rest should his side secure qualification on Thursday. The number 8 has played the second most amount of minutes for the Reds so far this campaign with 1,242 and has featured in all of Liverpool's opening 18 games. Liverpool Legends will take on Ajax Legends in the next annual Legends charity match on Saturday, March 23rd, 2024 at Anfield. This will be the 8th LFC Foundation Legends charity match held at Anfield, with Ajax the visitors for the first time. 100% of the proceeds raised from the fixture presented by AXA, the club's official training partner, will support the work of the LFC Foundation and charity partners both home and away. LFC's Foundation, 2 previous Legends matches against Manchester United and Celtic, raised an incredible £1.45 million, which is now supporting their vital work across the Liverpool City region and beyond. The Foundation's charity partners also benefited from the funds to support their work, including Cash for Kids, Into University, and the club's official Former Players Association, Former Reds. Sir Kenny Dalglish and Ian Rush will once again take to the dugout to manage Liverpool Legends and help to raise funds for LFC Foundation. LFC Legends will be announced in the coming weeks and months ahead of the game, which is brought to you by LFC Foundation in association with Forever Reds. Keep an eye out across all of our channels to find out which Legends will be taking part. Keirul Fagura has helped his side progress to the Under-17s World Cup knockout stages with his first goal of the tournament sealing USA's path to the last 16 with a game to spare. While Liverpool's academy players have a pause put on their season for the international break, Fagura is currently in Indonesia competing for a major honour at youth level. Keirul, the son of former Wigan defender Maynard Fagura, has played the opening 2 games in Group E and has walked away with a win in each of those for 6 points from 6. The 17-year-old played 78 minutes in a 3-1 win against South Korea in the USA's opening game of the tournament, and then scored his first goal as his side's opener in the 2-1 win over Burkina Faso. Fagura played 65 minutes of the second group game and his goal arrived on the cusp of half-time with the teenager making the run at the back post and the sliding reached the ball to propel into the net. USA's second win of the tournament guarantees a place in the last 16. Neither Faso or South Korea have collected any points from their 2 games. It leaves USA and France to battle it out for a group winner's spot when they meet on Saturday, which will dictate what side of the draw they are on. Fagura has been a part of Liverpool's under-18 setup as of late and was a standout at the back end of last season. He appeared just once this season prior to the World Cup amid fitness issues. The hope is Fagura can progress deep into the tournament, though that would rule him out until just before the new year, should the USA make it to the final, which is being held on December 1st. Liverpool fans, what do you make of the kit leaks and which one is your favourite? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.